How about this? Let me know if this is any better. Let me know if this is any better with the sound, Crystal. Is that any better? Let me know. Let me know. I got my girls, my peeps, my team. Yes, better. Okay. Yeah. All right. I don't know. All right, but you know what? I have a big microphone and I didn't connect it. So tomorrow I will connect the microphone. We'll be like, yo, microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. All right, that'll be tomorrow. Sorry. Oh, here's the other thing. You know, in life, you have to be willing to fail. Are you willing to fail? Are you willing to fail? That's really important because our egos will hold us back from our best selves. Our egos will hold us back from our best selves. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. Some of the most amazing people in my life are playing small because of their ego. Really, like they're protecting themselves. And so I love to work with people, my clients, to just like eliminate all the attachments to who we are, what we think we should be. Just level it out. You're a spiritual being in this body, this shell, this spacesuit. That's what I like to call it, my spacesuit. Rising up to your higher self, to this space of joy and energy and peace and love, and not giving a F what anybody thinks. Not giving a flying. Yeah. She believed she could fly, and so she did. Ooh, what's that song? I believe I can fly. Where's my microphone? Check 1 2 1 2. All right. Are you ready? So, open-minded. You have to be open-minded to receive new things, right? Because if you shoot it down, that negative limiting beliefs that will hold you back, limiting beliefs, lack and limitation, I don't have enough, I'm not good enough. Let's just freaking level that. Toss it out the window right now. I want you guys to do me a favor. Those limiting beliefs, I want you to take them, literally take your hands. Let me see. Here's your hands. I want you to take your hands. Take your limiting beliefs right here and freaking throw them out the window. They are not true. Not true. Everything that God is, universe is, all those traits. You are love, peace, joy, light, infinite abundance. You have harmonious relationships, opulence, prosperity. You are all these things. Everything that God is, or universe is, whatever you want to call it, divine energy, you are. And that is your birthright, and that is your truth. We didn't come here to play small. We didn't come here to live boring, monotonous lives. No, we didn't. We did not. We came here to fulfill our mission, to have a passion. And in my opinion, once we do that within, then we can help others. We can help others do the same. Now, the other thing I believe, and this is why I show up, tell my story. I'm not afraid to my past is my past, but it shaped who I am. And yes, there's a lot of not proud moments, but I forgave myself. And I show up because there might be someone out there really similar to me when I was, younger. And so if someone gave me their hand, wanted to work with me and help me truly one-on-one and give me just have compassion and an open mind and some suggestions, and I was willing to try, willing to have an open mind, that might have just changed my life. I might have not been such a late bloomer. I'm 51. I am a divorced mom to a teenage son. And, 6 point whatever sober. So any limits that you have, they're within you. They're within you. So let's talk about how do we up our vibe? Today's just a daily. So today we're going to talk about lifting your mood daily, and staying consistent with that. Lifting your mood daily and staying consistent with that. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. You want to write these down? You can. I'll put them, in the group once I can. I have not yet. Wake up and just say what you're grateful for. So if you're in like that sleepy mode and you're kind of just waking up, what are you grateful for? And just think about that. I'm grateful for I woke up today. I'm grateful for my family, my friends. I'm grateful for my breath. I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful for this bed. I'm grateful for the food that I have available to me. I'm grateful for the air conditioner because it's been so freaking hot. So gratitude. Number one, gratitude. So also, let me just tap into that. So you could also journal in the morning. If that might help you, you could journal your gratitude list, write 10 things that you're grateful for. Totally could do that. That's also a great practice, especially if you are newly in recovery. So I'm familiar with action steps to take in early sobriety because I've been there a few times. It's not my first time rodeo. You know what I'm saying? I was going to grab my hat, but I won't do that. Okay, so journaling is and so you could do your gratitude or you could just do whatever, you're waking up to. Okay. Also, if you are in newly recovery, some people might still do this just because they're in recovery. But if you're in early recovery, I would recommend the Serenity Prayer first thing in the morning. But honestly, the Serenity Prayer every day, all day. Every day, all day. When you're in early sobriety, that is going to just help you breathe and help you release. So if you're not familiar with it, look it up. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to, what is it? Help me out. I'm having a blank. And the wisdom to, oh my gosh, somebody's going to help me here because I'm literally drawing a blank right now. Hey, Diane, nice to meet you. Welcome. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you, Crystal. Oh Lord, it's really hot in here because I had to turn the air conditioning off because it would be too loud. So, woo! Thank you. See, this is teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes. All right. Yes, I had to write a little notes because this was a little, like I said, this was a download last night from God at 4:30. Well, there's a little bit of a hint of it in the morning when I was doing my meditation, but at 4:30. And yesterday I was like, why am I not really being productive? And I was just really in this deep thought. I just released a program, one-on-one program. And so I was kind of just settling. The dust was settling. And all of a sudden at 4:30, I was like, oh my God, you're supposed to just do that challenge like tomorrow. You're supposed to just do it. So here I am. I'm doing it. Thank you, universe. I'm doing it. Yes, you take action. So the sooner that you're less things in your way, like your ego, like, I can't do that. How am I going to do that? That's impossible. No, I am possible. And here I am. I am proof. Living proof. Yeah. Okay. So number 2 in your morning. So basically we're just going to talk about like our mornings, but you can incorporate these through the day. But however, like if you do this in the morning, your day is going to just like be that much better. And my clients swear by this. This is like, Well, I have a 5-step process, so we're not going to go into the full 5-step process, but we're going to talk about some of the processes that can just like lift your vibe in the morning, and like you head out the door and you're like with the courage and the confidence, and you're freaking kicking butt. All right, so lemon water. Wake up when you head downstairs. First thing in the morning, drink warm lemon water. So preferably organic lemons. You could start with a quarter of a lemon to a half of lemon. No, not the concentrate, a real lemon, guys. I have a lemon squeezer, I have a lime squeezer, and so warm lemon water. So you take about a cup, 6 ounces of warm water, and then you squeeze either a quarter to a half of a lemon into the water. First thing, lemons have so many benefits, but for me, the main thing is it kind of detoxes your body, resets our body first thing in the morning. So I've been doing it ever since I got started my transformation over 6.5 years ago. And it's just been my daily thing. When I go on trips, I make sure I have like a lemon with me. So no matter where I am, whose house I am, I have my lemon. Literally, it's almost like a thing that I just make sure. It's like must have my lemon water in the morning. And when I don't, it definitely affects me. That would also be a green juice too, but we're not going to talk about that. That's a little extra step to have a green juice in the morning, but we won't go into that right now. That would be more in-depth coaching and more in-depth into the program. This is a challenge, and we're not gonna overload you with too much, but warm lemon water. So everybody got that? A quarter to a half fresh squeezed lemon in warm water. About 6 to 8 ounces of water. Okay, and number 3, meditation. Now, if you've never meditated, be open-minded to try it. Remember, did you make that agreement? I didn't hear a lot of people, but yeah. So meditation. Now, if you've tried it before and you're like, I can't sit still, my mind, monkey mind, and blah, blah, blah. It's like anything. It's like riding a bike. You have to practice. You're just not going to sit there and meditate and just be like, freaking like a Buddha and be able to do it. It just doesn't work like that. So you have to be willing to keep trying. But I will tell you this, my clients, once they implement a daily meditation, and you could start with 5 minutes, preferably for me, I would say 12 to 15 minutes would be ideal in the morning. And it's going to set the tone for your day. You're connecting with source within, with your higher self within, and that is the energy that then you can take out into the day. So be willing. So meditation, you can also, there's different ways to meditate: gardening, walking, being out in nature. But for this particular thing, I'm going to suggest you try a 10-minute meditation. And that's going to be part of your assignment overnight. Try a 10-minute meditation tomorrow, between now and tomorrow's 11 o'clock live Eastern, and report in the group what meditation you did, what kind, and what your experience was. So there will be assignments, and the more you put into it, the more you're going to get back. That's how it works. The more we give, the more we get back. So that's your assignment, to do a meditation for the next 24 hours. Do a meditation in the group, the Facebook group. It's a private group. Go in there and let us know how it was, what your experience is, what kind of meditation did you do. I'll share with you guys that I use a couple different sources for my meditation, but mostly for the last, I don't even know, since 2013 probably, I've been using an app called Insight Timer, which has so many different, there's just so much available to you, so you can experiment with new things. So if you want to do gratitude, if you want self-love, if you're looking for forgiveness kind of thing, you can find it. And so find what works for you. Just make sure you're in a space, of quiet, and you're able to just sit and be and relax. And it might be maybe you're outside in your grass with headphones on and you're in the sun. That sounds amazing. This is nourishing your soul. When we nourish our soul, then we lift up our vibration completely, totally. So that's going to be your homework. The other thing I'm just going to give you while I'm talking about your assignments, not homework, assignments. When I'm talking about assignments, also I'm going to invite you to go in the group. So it's a private group. Go in the group and introduce yourself. Do a little video if you really want to get funky. And I haven't even announced any kind of prize, but what I'm going to do is whoever engages the most and participates the most in the group will win a 1-hour spiritual practitioner session with myself. So whoever engages the most, supports the most people, and shows up, does the assignments, will win that 1-hour session with me. And these are life changers, these sessions, definitely. Okay, so those are the couple things. If you're not in the Facebook group, if you go to my stories, so I'm talking to Instagram and YouTube, and actually all of you, if you go to my stories, you can click and find the group there. So you want to be in the group because that's where the action, it's up your vibe, find your tribe. Elena says replay. Whoop. Oh my God. Okay, so find your vibe, up your vibe, find your tribe. So that's the tribe is this group. So if you aren't in the group, go to my stories. There's a link. It's the story that has like the guy like, it's yellow, and just click that, ask to join, and I will approve your request, okay? All right, cool. So meditation, and like I said, YouTube too. I've been doing Deepak Chopra abundance meditation. It's a 21-day abundance meditation. It's awesome. I've been doing that on repeat because I just love that abundance feeling, and to do that in the morning. And let me know how your day is. Like, how is your day after you do the meditation in the morning and then you go out to work, or maybe you're working from home, but how does that shift your energy when you do that meditation? So that's your assignment overnight. Thank you for the love in Facebook. That's your assignment for the night. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to talk about for today is how you can make a daily change to be in a higher vibration, that higher consciousness energy on a daily, on the daily. Like, you're not like ping ponging like I used to ping pong. And honestly, it's just doing these simple things that keep you pretty steady. And meditation being one of them. So calming of the mind. Gucci, what is up? Welcome. Hi. Thank you for being here. Everybody who's here, I'm so grateful. Really, I appreciate you so much. It's like I can't do this alone and have this energy if it's just me. It just wouldn't be the same because, like I said, everything is energy. We're all connected, so you're bringing it to the table. Hey, Thomas. I hope your day is full of blessings too. Yes, well, we create our life, right? So if I want my day to be full of blessings, well, I better just put my mind into that. I will receive blessings today. What a blessing it is to be on this live today. Yes. So that's what I'm talking about. So the last one, get outside in nature. So these are all morning things that I'm talking about too. I mean, you might have to do it like a lunchtime, but honestly, if you could get your feet, hey, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. My Facebook group, it wasn't streaming. I couldn't go live in there. So I was like, I'm just going to blast it to the universe and everybody's going to get this. So why not? I mean, if I've got it, I should give it. If I've got it, I should give it because then we all like have a higher vibe and a high consciousness. And that's what we're really shooting to do, is to lift up the consciousness of the planet. And so the more we gather together in community and lift our vibe and we're connected, the higher the vibration of the whole planet will be. So it's up to us to show up, suit up, and get in our suits and be freaking awesome and kick ass. Show the world what it's really like to be living your life full out, really like to be connected with source and our higher selves while we're walking as human beings with human emotions, dealing with all kinds of energies outside of ourselves, that once we learn how to tap in and put our armor on, don't let anybody mess with my inner peace. It's freedom. It doesn't mean we don't have to be nice. We could, shoot, that's a spiritual warrior. Spiritual warrior is we connect and we have compassion and empathy, but we don't let anybody mess with our inner peace. And that's a spiritual warrior. So welcome, because if you're watching this, that means you are one. So cool. All right, so last one is get outside in nature. And I would recommend, even if it's, 5 minutes, especially in the summertime, you take your, like in the morning, I've been taking my coffee, going outside in my backyard. Yes, passion, heart on fire. I'm on fire. That's why we're here, passionate hearts. We're here together. This is no accidents, no coincidences. That's how it works. Divinely guided, law of attraction. That's what's happening right now. Because what you see in me, I see in you. It's so cool. Get outside. So I literally go outside barefoot. I get in my grass with my coffee. I face the sun. I breathe, I do some breaths, and I call it into my heart 3 times. And sometimes I'll just sort of sit on my third eye with the sun on me, open my heart, and just let that come in, Let that come in to your heart. And that is going to freaking light you up. Light you up, 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 light you up, light you up, up. You're on fire. Yeah, so ideally, actually, so we're going to tag a little bit onto that. So the minimum would be to get your feet in the grass for like 5 minutes before you head out the door. The minimum. Just do that. Connect with nature. Get outside. It's just like, because oh my gosh, nature is so abundant. That's when we really see like the vastness and how we all are connected. You stick your feet in the ground, grounded, root yourself on the ground, but up here. So it's like we're grounded, but we're also connected to the higher self, our higher selves. So oh yeah, okay, so that's it. Yeah. Oh, ideally is to get a walk in. If you can get outside for like a 10-minute walk in the morning and you're moving your body, you're outside, and maybe you're listening to some music that's like high vibe, or maybe you're listening to a podcast that's going to fuel your soul, something that's going to put you in a good state. Nothing that's like talking about like things that are just not high vibe. Listen to like my coach, Positive Happy People, I think is his podcast, Luke Anning. So just positive, uplifting. I also have a podcast, Sovereign Sobriety, which I'm not consistent, but it is a thing. If you are in recovery, that type of situation, definitely check that out for sure. And obviously, I'm so grateful for anybody who follows any, I'm on YouTube. If you can subscribe, super grateful, because that's definitely a challenge. It's challenging, but I'm doing it. I'm plugging in, and that's what we have to do. We just have to plug in and do it, right? Okay, so get outside, walk like 5 to 10 minutes, or I used to commit to 1 mile a day. It's been a little hot and I've been super busy, so I definitely make sure I get outside. But if you can commit to like a mile a day or 10 minutes a day outside, moving your body, then that's it. So those are the things. So we wake up in gratitude. We possibly write in a journal, and we can write what we're grateful for, or just anything. Journaling is such a great practice. I highly recommend it. at all points, because that's really how we can learn who we are and get our thoughts out on paper. If we've got something going on, it's a release. Thank you, Elena. She says, I love this. It's a release of, it's almost like, okay, I got all this shit on my plate, man. It's like, whew, I am overloaded. So this is what I teach, and I teach really well, honestly, is how do you get rid of that? How do you get rid of that? I mean, for me, it's like a magic wand. I just know how to get rid of it. But for people who are not, don't know how to get rid of it, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know, and you don't know until you know it. And then when you know it, then it's up to you to take action. So you have to have action and intention. My intention is to do this today, and I'm going to take what action in order to get that done, right? Attention, action, intention. I intend to freaking kick ass in this challenge and support everybody, lift them up, and give them the tools that they can use to lift up their vibration on the daily. That's right, on the daily. Yes. So my intention, and how am I going to do that? How can I accomplish that? I have to take action. Like technical difficulties were happening today. Well, did I give up? Did I delay too much? No. I tried 3 times and I was like, nope, this is happening. We're doing this. I'm not going to let this obstacle hold me back from sharing, giving, helping, serving. The highest level. The highest level is how can I serve? And I know you guys, if you're here, you guys are these kind of people. Okay? Your vibe attracts your tribes, which is up your vibe, find your tribe. Up your vibe, find your tribe. So thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. So good. So good. So this is it. Number 1, wake up gratitude, possibly journal. Number 2, make sure you have your warm lemon water first thing in the morning. You can still have your coffee. Do your warm lemon water first. It's just, you practice it. Everything comes as, with practice. Baby steps, 1% better. How can I do 1%? What could I have done better today at the end of the day? Maybe journal that. I know as a coach, I have my clients check in with me on how they did with their 5-step process, the superfecta ritual, which is the 5-step process to just kick in their day and keep it consistent and a good vibe. 5-step process, and then like, how could I have done a little better today? I mean, honestly, if you have nothing to say with that, that's a little bit of ego. I mean, that's a little ego in my opinion. Like, we could always do something a little better, for reals. Like, I could have been on time for my yoga class. I could have not had that piece of chocolate when I'm on this like detox, this regular chocolate. I could have, although, I mean, that's like I said, I don't believe in just deleting things. If we're deserving of yummy things and to like enjoy ice cream, if that's, what you're craving, whatever it is, but just in small parts, it's like a reward. If I do this, then I can have that gelato that I love so much. Yeah. If I'm consistent from Monday, say 5 days or 6 days, whatever it is, if I'm consistent, then I can have that treat. So it's not like every day, it's just consistency. And then like the reward system, honestly, it's kind of like that in a way, but just having a healthy balance in your life of all the things. And that's including self-care, your work, your fitness, your health, and relationships, really, and play, like fun. I love fun. Who loves to have fun? Who loves to have fun? Hands up. Hands up. Maybe I'm not seeing enough hands yet, but hopefully I will. So having fun, being able to just get in touch with your inner child. Get in touch with your inner child, because when we get in touch with our inner child, Like, think about when you're a kid. Did you care what anybody thought about you? Did you care if you were getting dirty? Did you care if you were like singing off key? Unless someone said you're singing off key. And that's where we start to get the bullshit, layers of bullshit on top of us. Other people's ways, other people's thoughts, other people's like programming. Screw that, you know? Yeah, Tanya's got hands. Screw that. Whatever we grew up with or taught or are meant to believe about ourselves, we do not have to believe that. We do not have to follow those programming. We can rewire our brain. We can, and it's totally a thing. That's what I've done. I've done, my son. We rewire and we break those old patterns that don't serve us, because they don't serve us really in many ways, like quite honestly. And it's nobody's fault. I'm not blaming anybody, for sure. Everybody before us just gave us what they knew or what they were taught, and they didn't know any different. So there's no blame, trust me, like no blame. Except for us, you know, we can kind of blame ourselves if we continue that and it's not serving us and we're not happy. Well, that's our fault. Take responsibility. Honestly, everything that's happening in your life, it's all you. So if you got issues, it's up to you to fix it, because anything outside of you does not even matter. And that's some high, like you got to be ready to deal with that. But like, honestly, if I call that into my life, like a narcissistic relationship, if I call that into my life multiple times, which now I know, I had no idea. If I call that into my life multiple times, it's because I had to learn a lesson. And I was going to keep calling that into my life until I learned that lesson. And that's the biggest lesson I've really learned to date in my own growth and spirituality, is that I'm worthy. I'm worthy. So it wasn't until I finally said, I'm freaking worthy, and I'm not dealing with this madness and this bullshit and like somebody making me feel less than. And I stood in my truth, and then I had to face the consequences. I had to face the consequences, and I had to heal. I had to heal. And if you are in a narcissistic, abusive type of a relationship, which I never knew what it was until I was like, this is the weirdest behavior patterns, because it just kept happening. And I was like, this is not anything I know. So I had to do the research. And once I did the research, I was like, oh, wow, okay, like this is a thing. And I have to heal from this experience. Yes, I am worthy. Yes. I have those all over, affirmations all over my house. Apparently I have affirmations all over my house. I didn't even know it. Which is cool. Yeah, like put affirmations all over your house, because you'll see it and you're like, yeah, that's right. Think outside the box. I do shit you love. I have them everywhere, in the bathroom, up on the top of the stairs. I mean, it's literally, my house is full of affirmations, and I really know that until somebody was like, my friend Jen, she's like, your house is full of affirmations. So very cool. And that's it. You got to stop thinking any limiting beliefs and stop saying it, eliminate it. So affirmations, but you know, that might be in another day. So where was I? The lemon water, the meditation, and getting outside in nature. So those are your four things. Your assignment for tonight will be to do a meditation. Find the group if you're not already in the group. And I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I do not understand why it wasn't posting in the group. I don't know. It said it was connected. I have no idea. So I feel like it's something. Oh, but I don't know. I have to trial and error it. But either way, maybe it's just going to be this way. And then I throw the videos in. Yeah, maybe. And then I throw the videos in that group, which is totally fine. As long as you guys found me. So I'm super grateful that you found me. I'm really grateful. So your assignment is to do a meditation, report in the group what the experience was, and your experience with meditation, and also what it was, like what kind of meditation. Was it guided? Was it just music? Was it just being outside, sitting and breathing, connecting with your breath? what was your experience? And then your bonus assignment is to show up in the group and introduce yourself and say like, hey, I'm Tanya and I know Karyn from a coaching group. We have the same coach and I did a shirt for her and whatever it is, I want to show up, whatever it is, just introduce yourself. You know, if you're a mom and you have 2 kids, like, hey, I'm Crystal. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. What do you call it? At home schooling, whatever it is. So yeah, go in the group. And if you do a video, that would be awesome because then we really get to see your personality. Don't be afraid. You got to just let it go. The only way for freedom and empowerment and just like happiness and joy and just be in the moment is to let it all go. And how do we do that? We work on that and we practice that. And we have to just let go of like fear of being judged. Let go of the fears. Just let go. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Okay. Any questions? Also, I do have a VIP lounge. I know this is all last minute, but if you're interested in joining the VIP lounge, which it's 44. Hey, John. It's 44 to join. And what that is after this live, we jump onto Zoom and we have discussion and Q&A. So it's a more intimate, personalized setting. That link is, where is that link? Ask me for that link if you're interested. I believe I have to add it to the group. I think I have to add that to the group so you guys have access to that. But that is available as well. And what else? We're going to jump on tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to connect that group. If for some reason, if for some reason I can't connect it, we're going to just do it this way again. So this seemed to eventually work. Apologize if the sound was off in the beginning. I have no idea why the video, it's from the camera. So I don't know why the video would work, but the sound would be shitty. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you guys got a lot out of this today. And let's see, we're gonna do a little, we're gonna leave it with a little. So take this and roll with it. You're welcome. So keep your vibe high. And anytime, you can also just put music on. Dance. That was something that I should have said that. I do that all the time. I'm like, cool, awesome. So thank you. If you're not in the group, I will. The link is Instagram, and also YouTube. It's my link tree. It's the first thing in my link tree. So if you click on the link in Instagram in my bio, and also in my bio on YouTube, then you'll find the link to join the group. And then when you're in there, I expect up for you. And once you're in there, do that introduction video or post. Do a picture, just say who you are, where you've been, how you know me, why you're here. Just a little not long. And then do your assignment, do a meditation, and also report in there, okay? So welcome to day 1. That's a wrap, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Awesome. If you have any questions, ask them in the group, okay, guys? And we're here to support each other. That's what it's all about. Whoever posts and engages the most wins a 1-hour spiritual practitioner session